your first reaction when you heard your name called?
Honestly, I didn't really believe it. I mean, yeah, just a dream come true ever since I was a kid. So to hear my name actually called from Steve Yzerman, didn't really believe it at first.
Did you feel like the Red Wings were a possibility coming into this, or did it completely catch you by surprise?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I had a good interview with them at the Combine, so definitely thought it, but I mean, it doesn't really feel real until it actually happens, and yeah, I'm just super excited.
What do you think about your game that appealed to them?
I think just I'm a very well-rounded player. I play well in all areas of the rink, and offensively I'm very skilled, and defensively I'm responsible, so I think just that all-around game was the most appealing part.
You said a good interview at the Combine. Was that just a good rapport back and forth with questions, or kind of take us through what went on there?
Yeah, just lots of questions, just to sort of get to know them, and as well as them get to know me. So, yeah, it was a good interview, and yeah.
Who are some of the guys that you are looking forward to having a chance to play with eventually?
I mean, Mo Seider is pretty exciting, winning the Calder last year, as well as Lucas Raymond, two of the younger guys that I've been following for quite a while now, being a hockey fan, so those are probably the two.
What do you hope happens when you get the chance to play with them? Learning from them, getting to know them?
Yeah, obviously just learn from them. I mean, there's a ton of guys in the Red Wings that I'm going to be excited to meet and just learn from them all, and yeah, I'm just excited to get there.
Nate, you talked about the importance of having your brother and family. What have their support been like through this draft process and for them to be here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super thankful for them. I mean, they've been amazing through this whole process, and I couldn't have done it without them. So, I mean, I'm just super grateful to have them, and I'm excited that they're able to be here.
You're named a captain at the age of 17. What's that like when you've got guys 2 and some 3 years older than you on a team? Does like leadership just come to you naturally?
Yeah, I think I've always been a leader ever since I was young, and I mean, I guess credit to my parents and just how they raised me and my brother. And yeah, I've always just sort of been more of a leader, and I've always been a leader by example. So for being named captain was obviously super special at the Wheat Kings, and had a lot of great captains. So I was super honored with that.
Nate, you come from the Brandon Wheat Kings, the Western Hockey League. How's your time there helped your development, helped you reach this stage?
Yeah, it's been crucial. I mean, in Brandon, they got a ton of great people there with all the coaching staff, and as well as behind the scenes, everyone's been really good just for development-wise, and as well as just being a good person. So a lot of people there to thank.
Are there any NHL players you look at and say, that's what I want to kind of develop my game along?
I like Dylan Cousins and Nick Suzuki's game. I think I play pretty similar to both of them, and obviously I play a bit differently as well, but I like to watch them both and try to pick things out of their game.
People describe you as a responsible player. Is that something that you take pride in, playing the 200-foot game?
Yeah, definitely. Ever since I was young, I always liked to play against other teams' best players and try to shut them down. So that's just how I sort of played all my life, and definitely how I play now too.
Some players feel like they have to give up a little offense to play defense. You maintain a pretty high productivity. How do you find the balance between both offensive play and defensive play?
I don't really know. That's a good question. It's just sort of how I play, and I think just being responsible and knowing when to take off and when to maybe stay a little back, a little farther. So it just kind of comes with the game and learning how to play it. So.
Did you sense the Red Wings appreciated your playing style, the fact that you can, be that second line guy that can both score and, keep the other team honest?
Yeah, definitely. We had a good interview at the Combine, and they seem to like that style of play, and that's how they kind of play as well. So I think it's a really good fit.
Do you feel that your offense and your puck skills ever get underrated sometimes?
I mean, depends who's saying it, but I mean, I'm a pretty confident person in my offense and puck skills. So.
You listed Pavel Datsyuk as your dream teammate. What would make it a thrill to play with a guy like that?
Yeah, he just changed the game, just the way he played, and he was so creative and skilled, and as well as defensively, he was so good with his stick and just being able to take the puck from people. So he would definitely be someone who's really fun to play with.
Was Isaac part of the interview process?
Yeah.
And did he ask you a lot of questions, and what did he ask you? What was his thing?
Not too much. Kind of just talked and got to know him a little bit, and as well as he got to know me, and just kind of got a sense for who I was. So it wasn't anything too serious, just kind of feeling out process.
You were able to take it all in from hearing your name and just going up there and everything?
Not really, honestly. Like, I still can't really believe it's true. And when I heard him say my name, I just couldn't believe it, and I was just super excited.
Who'd you bring with you tonight?
I got my parents, brother, lots of family, grandparents, cousins, billets, and everything like that. So we got quite a bit of people.
Nate, as you ingrain yourself into this organization now, what are some of the skills that you're hoping the development staff can help kind of tap in and maybe help you improve and develop more?
I mean, I think just sort of all areas of the game. I think I got a well-rounded game, and obviously I still want to get better. So I think they're obviously going to have a great development staff there, and they're going to have lots of things that they can help me with.
Your roommate Connor Bedard goes to the Chicago Blackhawks original 6 team. You're with the Red Wings now. What do you think about facing off against him in the National Hockey League one day?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We've grown to be pretty good friends over the past couple of years, so I mean, I'm super excited for him, and he deserves everything that's coming to him. And I mean, if we got to play against each other one day, that'd be pretty special.
When you had to face him in the Western League, what was your approach to trying to? I assume you got that matchup a decent amount. What was your approach to trying to slow him down?
I honestly just sort of play my game. I'm a good defensive player, and you don't want to take yourself away from your game so much that you're just focusing on him. So just try to play hard on him, have a good stick, be physical, and then as well as I like to play in the offensive zone against him and spend time there.